Hey everybody, I'm going to give people a little bit more time to come in. This is my first time using the Periscope on my iPad, so I need you to talk back to me and let me know if it's clear enough. If not, I will switch to my phone. How you guys doing? If you're on, please let me know that you're here. Say hello and let me know where you're from. And I'm going to give people a little bit more time before I get started. It's not going to be too long tonight because, as I mentioned, my voice is still coming back. But it's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming in. Hey! Hey, Ohio! Hey, Ohio! I just got off your Periscope, too. Perfect timing. Perfect. Hey, Silver Spring. Not preach. Hey, Silver Spring in the house. Hey, Jazz. Love you. Thank you for coming on. Come on, y'all. Just let me know where you're from. I'm going to give y'all a couple more minutes. Also, give my voice a couple more minutes. I love you, too. Love you to pieces. Love you to pieces. All right, because we're going to talk about the power of the 3 Ps. Back in my, before I got together days, it was the power of the P. We ain't going there. Fort Washington. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Eric, how you doing? I'm going to tell you what the P's are. Give me a moment. I got to give people more time to come in. And I just want to say hello. And hey. Hey, Eagle Wings 1. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your time. Jacob, thank you for joining. Hey, everyone who's joining, please do me a favor and go invite all your followers. Trust me, it's something that you will not regret. Share it on all your social medias because this is going to be amazing. Amazing. I'm not going to start with any music today because I'm starting a little late due to my voice. So I wanted to just go ahead and maybe jump in a couple minutes. Work with me here because my voice is trying to play with me here. But with the devil meant for evil, I'm not going to be deep. I'm not going to be deep, I promise. Not going to be deep. I'm not going to be deep. So how are you guys days? How are you guys doing with the weather down in the DMV area? We are actually just recovering and opening back up. Thank you, Mike, for sharing and for inviting your followers. I appreciate you. Hey, Stream Team Nicole, how you doing? What up? Show some love. Share it. Let everybody know we are live. We are in the building. We are going forward. I'm going in with or without this voice. I'm going to push because I got somewhere I got to be. Amen. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, new to the scope. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you for joining. Welcome and welcome to the SLWP Periscope. Hey. Oh, that's the guy from YLC with the flat ties. What's up, man? How you doing? Praise the Lord. Yeah, Mike. Okay. Good to see you. Thank you for giving me your time tonight. So just a little bit more time. I'm going to give people a little bit more time to come in, and then we're going to go ahead on in. Again, like I said, the DMV area is where I am. I'm in Wheaton, and we are recovering from the real blizzard of 2016. I did a little quick scope. Okay. I did a quick scope messing with people from down in Atlanta and all North Carolina and all that. I told them, y'all ain't had no blizzard. If you can still see the ground, that's just called rain. So, okay, good for you. You got an SUV. I have a car, and we still made it do. So, thank you guys again for joining. Let me introduce myself to you. I am LeslieMMichelle, and I am the leader of Singles Living with Purpose. I am just letting you know that we are here, we are pumping, and we are looking to be live and up and launching March the 24th. Stay tuned, stay connected. I'm going to send you guys all of the information. Hey, Lady Annie. Oh, that's my little sister. I miss you. How you doing? Proud of you, girl. You're doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Again, just want you to know that Singles Living with Purpose, we are launching March, thank you, March the 24th, 2016. We in the building. We taking over DMV, and we taking over singles, period. We going to bring y'all back to y'all purpose, along with letting you know that you can live and have fun, all right? So we're not going to be too deep. If you don't mind, before I get started, everybody who's on here, do me a favor, go invite your followers, go share it on every social media you have, and tell them they don't want to miss what the power of the 3 P's are. The power of the 3 P's. And I'm trying to tell you, it took a minute for me to make sure I word this right so it wouldn't come out wrong. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I worded it right so it would not come out wrong. So, as you know, again, my name is LeslieMMichelle. You can find me on Instagram as LeslieMMichelle, and on Facebook I am LeslieMichelle Johnson, and on Twitter I am LeslieMMichelle, and Periscope, as you see me today, I am LeslieMMichelle, but I am at Leslie8432. I just joined Tumblr, and also I have a YouTube channel. Whoop, whoop. We taking over. We're going to let you know Christians can have fun and still be connected. All right. So let's jump right on into this. I hope you guys had a great day wherever you are. And I hope you are living in your purpose. I like that. Blessed on purpose. That's good. That's the name of the ministry. It's called Singles Living with Purpose. So my goal is to push every single that I reach, every single I have opportunity that meet, man or woman. My job and my goal and my charge is to push you to your full potential by living in your purpose. So let's start off with the first P. And I came up with these 3 things because it's what helped me get to where I am, accomplish some single goals I had as being a single mom, and overcoming some fears and some personal challenges. And let's start with the first one, because I do have a faith base. I say the first P, is prayer. Not to be too deep, but I believe that you have to pray about everything that you want to do, everything you want to receive, everything you want to achieve. Because without prayer, you will not get clear direction. So often we do these things in our own power. We want to achieve college. We want to achieve a new business. We want to achieve a great relationship. We want to even recover some things that the devil stole, or just some old hurt, or just some misunderstandings. But everything you have to do has to start with prayer. Prayer. I say pray. And in prayer, people think that when you pray, you have to be all, deep and use big words. No, prayer is a conversation based on your relationship with God. That means you can talk to him while you're walking. You could talk to him while you're sitting. You could talk to him in the middle of a very tough situation. And in that prayer, you just say, God, help me. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Eagles Wings. Thank you. Pray for my voice. Because, God, the devil is trying me, y'all. I told God that he can have every single part of me in prayer. So that's why the devil's trying to play with my voice. It's all good. Because what the devil forgot is that I am an overcomer by nature. I am a survivor and I'm a hustler. I got to do what I got to do for God. So back to the first one, it is prayer. In everything, he is defeated. In everything that you do, you must start off with prayer. Prayer. By every mean for a believer, and I believe for not even just a believer, but for people, if you understand the principle of prayer, you will definitely make it through the next P, which is planning. When you pray, God will give you the instructions to plan according to the will that he has for your purpose in your life. So the thing about planning, people take this thing planning as a joke. They say, what the Bible does say, you write the vision to make it plain. So therefore you have to write something in order for something to come to pass. So the next P, the second P for you guys is called planning or plan. I have OCD. I am type A. So I have to plan everything. I don't care if it's planning, going to the grocery store, planning going to an event, planning going to a Bible study, planning going to a social event. I have to plan. I need to know, excuse me, I have to plan the time I'm getting ready, plan how long I'm going to stay there, plan who I'm taking, plan who ain't going, plan who I'm telling. I believe planning in everything you do will get you very effective to where you're trying to get to in your purpose. So just again, the first one was prayer. You cannot achieve a great plan without clarity. And for us, I believe that we need to get that in prayer. The next one, like I said, was planning. Write down what you're trying to accomplish. Plan strategically how you want to get that done. I will be talking further on in our scopes and in the ministry of what I mean by, excuse me, of planning. Yes, planning is very, very, very important. The lack of planning is a reason why a lot of ministries fail, a lot of social events fail, a lot of relationships fail. Because again, I'm also teaching about singles ministry, and what you got to understand that even in a relationship, you got to plan. If you know why you're getting in a relationship because you plan for it, or you plan to make things happen throughout the relationship, that's what makes it better, or that's what makes things that become challenging easier to overcome. So plan, plan, plan. I am pushing you to plan. Plan for your dream, plan for your goal, plan for your vision, and plan for your purpose. I love all these P's. It's making me happy. And the last one, which is just a big one for me, and I will elaborate, is persistence. Persistence. You cannot give up. You can't give up. If you give up, that means you planned for nothing, and you prayed, what you prayed for was in vain. So you have to pray for the plan so it can be clarified what you need to do and how to execute this plan. And then in your plan, you got to be persistent. Not everybody's going to have your vision. Not everybody's going to have the same purpose you have. Not everybody's going to have the same drive. They're not going to want the same thing that you want. But if you are persistent in your planning through prayer, trust me, your purpose will be fulfilled in a mighty way that you wouldn't even think about. But you have to be persistent. You have to keep pushing, and you have to get over your feelings and the no's. This is what I wanted to say. I was saying to myself earlier, I broke it down to, I think I was talking to my mom. And as a child, I always had the why question. Like, I'm the why kid. I believe no is not really the answer. No is a middle for, they don't really want to tell you why they can't do something. So I always say, well, if you say no, well, why? Why are you telling me no? But later on, I may get it. So I changed no's into not now and not for you. So that's just an extra nugget outside of the 3 P's. No does not mean no. It just means not right now. Not right now. You may not need to start this ministry. Not right now. You may need to be in that relationship. Not right now. You may not to be friends with that person. And not right now. You need to be doing some other things. But later, when you either get yourself together and you are healthy fully in your spiritual being, your mental being, and definitely in your emotional being. I talk to singles all the time about relationship. The first relationship is you. You got to love God, of course. But to be realistic, the first relationship you have to have with yourself. If you don't like you, ain't nobody else gonna like you. No friends gonna like you. Don't even think about a mate. They not even thinking about you because they see that you don't like you. So the last P was being very persistent. If this is something that you prayed about, you're sure about it, you plan according to what the prayer was about, you have to keep pushing until you get what you prayed for and how you plan. Let it get executed properly. So I say be persistent in everything you do. Be persistent in how you pray. Be persistent in how you plan. And understand that every no is not a definite no. Sometimes it means not right now and just not for you. Not for you is not bad. Because every time we hear no and not for you, you think God is doing something wrong. Let me tell you something about that. And I don't want to get too deep, but give me a second. Drink this tea so my voice. Some things that we do plan for, it wasn't even for you in the first place. And when you prayed about it first, God gave you the answer. But outside of that, you chose to go ahead and plan something your way. And then you try to be persistent in your own way. Hey, Jody, missed you. That's not right. So understand that sometimes when God does say no, and he will say no, understand it's not a no. It's just not right now, my child, or not in this season. I believe you need more time before I give you something so big to carry. I can speak of that because there's things I wanted. There's jobs I wanted. There's relationships I wanted. Yes, there are people I wanted. Hey, now, I hope you guys are doing good at home. There's things I wanted. And I was like, God, I want it now. I prayed on it. I planned it. I wrote it down. I need this to happen. So don't misuse your persistence when it's not time for you to have a certain thing or to do a certain thing. Just rest on the Spirit. Understand that every season there's a time for what you need to be happening. But if you pray, which is the first P, and in your prayer you get proper clarity of what to plan, and then according to the plan you are very persistent, trust me, you will get to your purpose in a speed of time that you won't even be able to comprehend. There's things in my life, again, that I achieved that I was just like, I know for a fact that I shouldn't have been here this soon. You know, I mean, it's a lot of things I can give you. I'm a single mom. I've overcome so many things as far as college struggles, as far as, you know, job struggles, you know, making ends meet struggles, even relationship struggles, friendship struggles, you know, socializing struggles. But because I was praying about everything that I connected to, everything I touched, everything I spoke with, everything I even allowed my time for, and I planned very strategically. I may not tell everybody about my plans, but because it may look sporadic to you, but that's me and God's relationship. I pray and I plan, and I'm very persistent. So the things that God has done for me and my family, it's been amazing. Even in the beginning of 2016, this is only January, and so much has happened that I just give all praises to God. There's another P. So it's 4 P's. Praise. Because of the plan, like I said again, I was able to be properly prepared and being persistent to get the thing that God had promised me. So I am not going to push you guys too longer. I just want to say, understand that there's the power in 3 P's. The first one is prayer. You have to pray about everything. If you have the right prayer life, hey, Pops, trust me and hear me knowing that when you pray, clarity comes from praying. And when you're ready to write down that plan because you prayed about it, you will write a plan so soon and so much detail be in this plan that you've written down from prayer that you may even surprise yourself. But don't forget, like I said earlier, you have to be persistent in what you plan for. Because without work, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Excuse me. So God does his part. And our job is to be very persistent. I do appreciate you guys today. If there are any questions or anything you want to ask about being persistent, about prayer, about planning, about relationship, or even understanding what SLWP is, I am here. You had me for like another 10 minutes because I don't want to keep you guys long. I just want to keep opening you guys up to who I am and letting you know that I am here and that the Singles Ministry will be launching very soon. We have so much stuff lined up for you already, and the year is just starting. I'm very excited. So I'll take a couple questions. Anybody have anything, let me know, or you can email me at LeslieMMichelle@gmail.com, and that's LeslieMMichelle@gmail.com. So I'll give you a couple minutes and let me know if you have any questions or any concerns or anything you would like to ask of me. I am here, and I'm going to try to do some more tea so my voice won't keep going in and out on you. So let me know if you have any questions about planning, purpose, how to pray, why should you pray, why plan, what can you get from planning, what are the pros and cons of planning, and how to be persistent the right way. Excuse me. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for another 10 minutes. Because as y'all know, I'm supposed to be on vocal rest and not listening. That's a good one. How do I plan to pray? That's 2 in 1. That's good. I like that one. So, planning to pray. That's a really good question. What I do when I know I need to pray, I definitely make sure that I'm in a place where I'm not going to be distracted. For one, I make sure that I'm just be real with you. Sometimes I write down what I need to pray about, because even sometimes in prayer we could get so heavy that we forget to hit our points because we just get so comfortable in talking. So I would say how to plan to pray was sometimes just write it down. What is on your mind? What are the top 2 things that, excuse me, you need clarity on? And in that, sometimes you can go and find a scripture or something to relate to it. And I would just go to God and say, hey, don't say hey. I say hey because I talk to God this way. Or I say, Father, you know, I have these issues and how do I get through this? You know, how can you help me walk through these things? So that's how I plan to pray. It's always a time thing. How do I not be so spooky in my... That's deep. How do you not be so spooky? First of all, I'm not going to say your name because you want me to say your name again. Why are you being spooky in prayer? I'm hearing you. When it comes to praying, I say don't think so hard. Yeah, sometimes the saints are very extra. Don't think so hard. Take it as a conversation. And not a conversation with a stranger. This is God. This is your Father. It's someone who cares about you and wants to fulfill your needs. So, yes, I say you must take your time and just have a conversation with him. Again, excuse me for my voice. I'm not supposed to be talking. I would say you just sit down and have a moment and think about how you want someone to have a conversation with you. And in that, I would just open up and talk to him the way that you would want to receive it. So that's one way that I would say how to not be spooky in prayer. You know, you have to use big words. That's overrated. Prayer is a conversation between you and God, but in that you got to be willing to listen to what he says. No. So that's how I say that's the one way not to be spooky in prayer. And then don't be so uptight in it. Don't think you got to say certain things to get God's attention. He's not that type of God. What he wants you to do is just first come to him. If you come to him, trust me in that he will give you the right things will start coming out. Yes, it should definitely be a natural conversation because God knows if you faking. God knows when you trying too hard. If anybody in this whole understanding of the world, you can't play God. He made you, so he already knows what you're thinking. He's waiting for you to say it. The matchless name. That's too much. The matchless name of the Holy One of the, no. Can we just say, Lord, look, I need to talk to you because I got some things on my heart and I don't know how to get them out. Yeah, that's funny. But I think God would be like, boy, I know you. Why are you talking to me as if we are a stranger? You ain't jacked up. You just in a season. Yeah, Lord, hello. Not like Adele, hello, but Lord, hello, how you doing? Have a conversation with him. Let him know you appreciate him for what he's done. So often, I really get bothered by prayer because people just jump in and start saying, God, I need this. God, I want that. Excuse me. Thank God for what he's already done first, and then we can move forward to telling him or asking him what we need. So just in case someone's joining and you missed what I said about the 3 P's. Yeah, stop asking him for stuff first before you thank him for what you already have. The first P was prayer. You must pray about everything you're doing because in that prayer, you will get clarity about how to plan, which is my second P, is planning. Everything you're doing, if it be a relationship again, if it even be just joining a church, joining a choir, joining a circle of friends, you must plan. And the last P was being persistent. I am very persistent. That's why I've overcome and I've achieved so much, even though people think I should not have gotten it because of my past. It's a deep P right there. I'll talk about that later. But persistence will get you further than you could ever believe. If someone sees that you are pushing beyond what they know what you're doing or you know what you're going through and you're just persistent, you are pushing because God and you had this plan, y'all had a conversation. He said, I'm going to do it, but I need you to just keep moving. Put your blinders on and push past everything that looks like something that it should not be. I created you. You and I have this pact and we're going to make it. I think I'm giving y'all a lot of peace tonight, but the point is prayer. Pray about everything. Plan everything. If you gotta plan the next time you're going out, plan it. If you don't plan it, you will fail in it. And be very persistent in it. Be persistent in the love you have for God. Be persistent in the love you want to have for your friends. Be persistent. Yes, I'm about to get off. I'm about to let my voice rest in a minute. But those are the things I wanted to share with you guys today. And just in case you missed it, My name is LeslieMMichelle, and you can find me on Instagram at LeslieMMichelle. You can also find me on Twitter as LeslieMMichelle. You can find me on Facebook, Leslie M. Michelle Johnson, and I'm on YouTube. So everybody who missed this and you can't watch the replay in those 24 hours, I will be posting these on my YouTube channel. It is LeslieMMichelle as well. Stay connected. I love you guys. If you have any questions, hook up. Find me on my email is LeslieMMichelle@gmail.com. I gotta go. Everybody's telling me I need to rest my voice. So I definitely want to thank everybody who joined. Thank everybody who shared, who thought that robbery to share. I appreciate you. Hey, Miss Circle, you're late, but it's all good. I love you guys. I thank you again for coming on. I will be back next Wednesday, and I will have another talk. It's okay. You can watch the replay, and you can watch my YouTube channel. If you have any topics, anything you want to know about singles ministry, why singles ministry, why me, why am I taking on this charge of a singles ministry, you can definitely email me. I am a person that loves to talk. I'm definitely a people person. I can talk to anyone and start a conversation. I just love people. Let me be very honest. I love people. Like, I don't like to see anybody down. You are so welcome. So welcome. I don't want to see anybody down. I want to see everybody get to their purpose. And some people say, oh, that's crazy. You know, how can you get everybody to their purpose? No. I can't get everybody there, but the push in me can push the push in you. And then we can make this a domino effect because everybody needs somebody to lean on. Try to tell you, this singles ministry is going to be amazing. I have a young lady that I will talk about her later in her organization that she's doing. I'm really proud of her. But again, this is LeslieMMichelle. I got to get off, guys, because my voice, it needs to rest. I'm really pushing right now. I love you so much I just thank you guys for joining tonight. Also, I got a book. I'm about to write a book. I'm so excited. So, y'all the first ones to know that, but yeah. Yes, email me, LeslieMMichelle@gmail.com. If you need me to come out and speak with you, hey, I'm open to have sessions with you. Again, we will be launching March the 24th in D.C. Singles Living with Purpose. My charge is to push you as a single to your full potential while living in your purpose. I love you guys so much. You've been great. I thank you for giving me your time tonight. I appreciate you. You don't understand how much I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you soon. What I have coming up? I got some stuff coming up. I think, my documentary, Lakita. Isn't that documentary coming up soon? Either way, I have a photo shoot coming up because I model as well. That's another thing. I'm going to talk about modeling in ministry or your goals in ministry or your dreams in ministry, how you can do both. You can do both. You just have to have the structure to it. That's about planning. That's the second P, planning. So I will be showing you guys a lot of behind the scenes. I got selected to be in a fashion show. I can't tell you which one yet. It is really a big high fashion show. I'm excited. My team is excited. We're going on the roll with this. I'm going to periscope almost everything, I think, if they let me. But again, I'm LeslieMMichelle. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me saying that, but gotta let you know who I am. And also, Singles Living with Purpose will be launching. Hey, Neil. Single Living with Purpose. We will be launching March the 24th. Stay connected. I have some good giveaways, too, for some people who sign up early. I'll let you know where to sign up and what you can do and what we're going to do for you. I won't scope everything. I'll just scope some things. But once again, in case you guys missed it, I'll give you my 3 P's again. The first one was prayer. Pray about everything. Pray about everything. Shoes, clothes, food, choice of friends, choice of church home. Pray. The next one is planning. After you pray, you must plan out what you prayed. And then always be persistent. Never stop. Never take a no for a no, because that one no is probably going to push you to the right yes. No means not right now, and it means not for you. But it doesn't mean it will never happen. I'm a straight example of what persistence can do for you. I'm a single mom of 2, and we are living wonderfully in God because of my prayer life, my planning, and me being persistent. So once again, as I sign off, this is LeslieMichelle. Thank you guys so much. I got to get off because my voice is about to go. Like, I feel it pulling. Like, it's like saying, stop talking, because you're about to shut down. So I love you guys so much. Again, find me on all social network. I just joined Tumblr too. It's LeslieMMichelle. Everything is LeslieMMichelle to find me, except for Periscope. They hating on me. They won't change my tag. It's all good. I'm going to get it fixed. Love you guys. See you next week. Be good. And also remember, I need y'all to live in your purpose. If you have any questions, anything you need to know, LeslieMMichelle@gmail.com. See you guys later. Bye.